With the Detroit Lions coming to town, it was actually revealed this week that one of their veteran cornerbacks, Robertson, actually opted to sign with the Lions over the 49ers. And as it's being discussed, is more money with the San Francisco 49ers, and he still chose to sign with the Detroit Lions. This is, from what we've heard, this has happened multiple times to the San Francisco 49ers this offseason. So does that change anything for the 49ers potentially not being a premier destination for these free agents? I don't know. It's interesting situation. But this came out from the Detroit Free Press, Dave Burkett, and basically says Robertson, whose rooting interest in the Lions stemmed from his friendship with cornerback Kendall Vildor, told the Free Press this week the Lions reached out to him on the first day of free agency. When he and the team didn't reach an immediate deal, he fielded other offers, including one potentially more lucrative one from the 49ers. Robertson told his agent he wasn't ready to sign with the 49ers that first night. He preferred to be in Detroit, and by the next morning, the two sides had to agree to a 2-year, $9.25 million contract. Now, the 49ers signed Isaac Yadam to come in. The 49ers have really had a difficult time kind of filling in that third cornerback role. Now, thankfully, they drafted a guy in Renardo Green to come in and be someone who could fill in that role, and he has proven to be a starting caliber cornerback in this league. So, and has had to play a lot this year. So, I guess there's some silver linings to it, that Renardo has performed better than any of the free agents that they had brought in. But like I had mentioned at the beginning, the 49ers found themselves in the same situation at linebacker. They tried to sign Eric Kendricks. It was announced that he was going to sign, but then he went to the Dallas Cowboys. And then even Kyle Shanahan went as far to reveal that Devondre Campbell wasn't just the second choice, he was the third choice. There's another unnamed player that we don't know about that the 49ers tried to get at linebacker, but weren't able to snag him. And so they had to settle for Devondre Campbell. So that's just two instances this offseason of the 49ers not being able to go after the players that they wanted, even if it meant signing them for more money. Now, this happens, I think, every year. I don't think that this is like super crazy to think, it might seem like a big deal, like, oh, the 49ers can't attract free agents and things like that. But the 49ers have been able to. I just think that, he kind of explained his friend was already on the roster. He viewed the Detroit Lions as a better fit. And, I guess he proved to be right with based on where the Lions are this year and where the 49ers are this year. So I think the biggest thing, though, is you just don't want to see this to be a continued trend with the Niners, especially with a big offseason coming up where you have to believe that the 49ers are going to be looking to make some pretty substantial moves in free agency, whether it's on the offensive line, potentially at center, trying to attract some more pieces to help them be able to retool this roster and be competitive next year. So we'll see. We'll see if they run into any more issues like this in free agency this year or what that kind of looks like. But like I said, there's two instances that just we know of. And you can even go back to, the Lions tie-in when the 49ers tried to sign their restricted free agent tight end to a 3-year, $12 million deal. And the Lions said, I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and match that offer. And so the 49ers were unable to obtain the tight end from Detroit. So some tie-in here between this Detroit team and the 49ers. Now, with the 49ers playing Detroit today, and it being a rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, I would imagine that the Lions are looking to come in to Levi's and put a beat down on the 49ers, regardless of their circumstances. So let's see what happens. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.